It started as a whisper in my spirit, a tremble in the atmosphere. A shift so quiet it sounded like God inhaling before he speaks a new chapter into existence. And then I remembered who I was, not who they told me to be. Not who I had to be to survive, but who I was born as. And baby, I didn't switch up. I woke up. And when a woman wakes up, the whole world trembles. I looked my old self in the mirror and thanked her for surviving storms.
Rich, rising, beautiful folks.
She never should have had the weather, but I told her
Welcome
gently,
in.
your shift is here.
Game.
Your season is done.
Let's change
I'm
this
stepping
game.
into the woman
That's what we
you
do
prayed
today.
I'd become.
We stepping into ourselves today. Welcome in.
See, the old me moved from fear, the new me moves from knowing. The old me waited for permission, the new me walks in purpose. The old me dimmed the light, the new me, she walks in with the sun behind her like a spotlight that refuses to shut off.
Talk to me.
I didn't break, I didn't fold, I didn't crumble under
talk to
pressure. I evolved in real time, I became the plot twist they didn't see coming.
That's right.
I changed the game by changing me.
That's what I did.
Every boundary I set rewrote the
Who'd you change?
rules. Every truth I spoke shifted the room. Every step I took in my calling made the atmosphere bold. I changed the game by changing me.
Come on, y'all.
And the world had to adjust.
Take on just.
When I walked in the room, the energy recalibrated.
adjust.
People who once overlooked
even
me
stress
had to
it. They
squint just to
gonna
handle the
adjust.
glow. The same ones who doubted me started studying me like scripture, trying to decode the anointing they never believed I carried. But I don't explain my elevation, I don't justify my becoming. I don't shrink to make the insecure comfortable. I rise, I expand, I ascend, and the game bends around me. Hear me clearly. This ain't confidence, this is calling. This ain't ego, this is assignment. This ain't luck, this is lineage waking
Come
up
on, yo.
in my
Come on,
bones.
yo.
I
Come on.
am the answer prayer of every woman who came before me. I am
You
the
the answered
shift,
prayer.
I am the sign, I am the sound of
Don't waste them
destiny.
prayers now.
Knocking on its own door. And when I
Hey.
stepped into who I truly am, the game didn't just change. It bowed. So let them whisper. Let them wonder. Let them watch the glow. They never saw it coming.
I don't know if they saw you
Because
coming,
once
baby.
I woke up,
But you here.
once I remember my name, once
You
I
gotta
stepped
remember who
into
you
my
are.
divine assignment,
That's right.
the whole world had to play by new rules. I didn't switch up.
I ain't switch up.
I woke up.
I just woke up. Rich
And baby.
rising.
I am the game changer.
That's all. I'm the game changer, changing the game. That's all I came here to do. I ain't come here to do nothing else. I came here to change the game. So, rich rising to everybody today. Rich creating. Blissful day to you. Phenomenal day to you. Majestic, peaceful, harmonious Friday. Yeah. It's Friday. So I just want to thank you guys for being here for another day of I Am God's Success Project. I know it. I see it. I speak it. I love it. I do it. I feel it. Because I am it. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life. However I decide I want to live, that's what's going to be. Whatever truth I decide to tell myself and exude into the world, that's what the truth is going to be. whatever I've accepted for my life, that's what my life is going to be. So I want you guys to see, and I want you guys to know that this is all a you choice. This is all a you choice. So this morning, I don't got definitions. I got questions. I don't have a definition today. I got questions today. Because I think when you can answer this question earnestly and honestly, that's when you'll find yourself in the place of peace that you're actually looking for. So one of these are the 4 questions that I want you to ask yourself. I want you to sit with this. I want you to resonate with this. I want you to feel it within your spirit as you ask yourself these questions. And if you can, get a pen and a piece of paper and write down the feelings that you feel as you ask yourself these questions this morning. Because some of y'all think you would do this or you would do that till you're put in a position. So my question to you is, are you buyable? What is your soul price? If you had to sell your soul, what would you sell it for? There's people selling their soul for a few $1,000s. So what is your soul worth to you? And what would you do for more money? Would you rape? Would you plumage? Would you steal? I mean, there's people doing all kinds of things for money now. There's people selling their bodies. There's people selling their plasma. There's people doing all kinds of things in the name of money. What would you do for money? And the last question that I want to ask you is, what's your rich behavior? When you become filthy rich, are you going to become arrogant? Are you going to become mean? Are you going to become self-centered? What is your rich behavior? Because who you are right now and who you are with some money in your pocket could be 2 different people. And can I really even trust you? Can I actually trust you? So I wanted you guys to watch something, because why I'm asking these questions today is because I watched this show called Beast Games. I don't know if any of you guys have watched it, but it will definitely make you question who you are as a person when you watch this show. You'll learn if you're bribable. You'll learn what your morals and values are. You'll learn about your strengths and your weaknesses. You will learn so much about trust, betrayal. You will learn so much. So those are the questions today. Can you be bought? Are you buyable? What is your soul price? What would someone have to pay you? There's people that get paid some pennies to do some really fucked up things. So this is a question that is so needed for you to ask yourself. Because a lot of you guys right now are suffering. A lot of you guys right now are going through things. A lot of you guys right now are dealing with a lot of things right now in your life. Right now. Because of your own morals and values. They call Karma a bitch, but Karma's not a bitch. She's very fair. She's kind. She's gentle. She's loving. If that's who you are. If that's who you are, then yeah. She's going to give you back exactly what you give. So I'm just going to give you guys a snippet of this show. I don't know if it's going to fuck my algorithm up or not. I don't know if it's going to thing it, but let me see if I could just get right to the nitty gritty. So I'm going to lead you into it. So the guy that I want you to see, He told everybody that he will do the right thing. He told everybody that no matter what, I would never let myself get bribed. I would never take more than I'm supposed to. I would never do any of those things. Right? That is what this man consistently kept on saying. I would never.
Sorry.
I would never do that. I wouldn't take what wasn't mine. So everybody was thinking that when they had this money to split up, they picked a captain. They picked him because of his morals and his values. That's what they picked him for. Right? Now, I just want you guys to watch this little scene here. Let me see if I can get this to go where the fuck I want it to go quickly. So, okay, let the commercials pass and stuff, and then we should be okay to be able to see what I want you guys to see.
At The Brick, we have designs for every style. All at Canada's lowest prices, backed by...
Mute on that till it's done. So they picked this guy. Now imagine they pick you for your morals, your values. You're unbuyable. Nobody can turn you. Look how many organizations. Malcolm X. Malcolm X is a perfect example of someone who said that they weren't buyable. Of someone who said that no, they were for the thing. They were in it. They for the movement. And yet the leader was still taken out. And yet Malcolm was still taken out, but everybody had his back. Everybody said they had his back, but remember, it was a brother that they used to take out Malcolm. Remember that. So that's why I'm asking you guys today, because I need y'all to check your moral compass. I need you guys to check your moral compass. Because I realized that moral compass is some real stuff. I realized that moral compass is something that if I put your family in front of you, if I put everything you love in front, because, hey, I tell my family all the time, if they kidnap your ass and I'm supposed to pick between you and doing the right fucking thing, I'm just letting you know you dead. I'm telling them, I let my family all know that. You're not going to bribe me with my family. I'll see you next lifetime. You're not going to bribe me with my family, 100%. You're fucked for screwed with that. And not because I don't love them. Because I intensely love them. But I know this ain't our end all be all. So you can't bribe me. That blackmail and shit. That's why I'm such an open book. I am such an open book because you ain't gonna come and blackmail me, bitch. And I don't do anything to be blackmailed. Fuck you. These are the things, these are the questions that I need you to get in tune with. Are you bribable? Are you sellable? Because these questions that I'm asking you today is going to determine who you think you are as God's Success Project. Who do you think you are as God's Success Project? So imagine you have this moral compass in front of you. You have $1 million in front of you. Okay, yeah. All right, here we go. Let me. Pa 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 ta 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 ta. Desktop is right here. Oh shit. I moved the wrong part. That wasn't good. That fucked up all my shit. You move over here, motherfucker. All right, so here we go. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up my thing. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Ha! Fucking bugs.
I reveal the game we are playing.
Yes.
Yup, let us know, Jimmy.
Yes, please tell us something.
Can you guys see it?
Start this game off, guards in the city put $1 million
Why aren't you guys
in the
able to
middle
see
of
it?
the basketball court.
What?
And this is where the game comes into play.
That's interesting that you guys can't see it.
You all may remember a little game we played in season 1 called $1 Million Split or Steal, where the top 10 had the opportunity to split $1 million evenly.
I'm taking my share.
Well, this
100,000.
won't fuck my
or
algorithm
steal
up then.
more
That's
than
okay.
their fair share for themselves.
God's like, we don't want to fuck this algorithm up. We want this show to go out.
Tonight, you are going to play that same game.
Oh, yeah.
So this game,
It can be split evenly, and each of you can walk away with life-changing money.
Wow, we're all gonna get 100K.
Or, as we've seen before,
I'm gonna take 650.
someone can decide to take a large amount, leaving much less for anyone who goes after them. Or if they so choose,
Oh my god!
the entire million. Remember, nothing is stopping you from taking the full $1 million. Except the person who goes before you. You all chose Nick to be your captain.
right?
So it's up to him to
Bro,
choose the order you go
wonderful.
in. He'll dig up someone of his choosing, and then they'll get a turn at the cash.
Now, it's not letting you guys see the video, so I'm not sure why. Right? Like, see? It's like I can, but maybe I gotta reset this piece here. But this game, it's called Split or Steal. And so you have 10 people. And if you split it properly, everybody walks away with $100,000. But now, when they put that money in front of you, it's all yours. So you don't have to share anything if you don't want to. But what would your moral compass have you do? And so it's something that, for me, when I watched this, it just really put me in a hell of a position, because it made me really look at people and what would you really do for some damn money?
We'll come back, and Nick will dig a different person up. And
Wow,
then a
they're
different
really not
person,
letting you guys
and a
see it.
different person. And we will go until all 10 of you are dug up.
Let's go.
That's amazing that they could write in a privacy screen on a TV show. Because you see, when I put it here, you guys are able to see it. But otherwise, you're not. These guys are good. They wrote some good code for their shit. That's what I'm going to say. They wrote some good code.
$1 million in cash in the city.
So
And he
there's
could
$1
quite
million
literally
for
be a
them to
millionaire.
divvy up. Now, here's a
I
choice
think Nick knows
of
what he
giving
should do, and I think
everybody.
we all know what we should do.
Listen.
We are all gonna get $100,000, and the party in the city is gonna be unbelievable tonight.
He thought so.
My heart's definitely going a little bit because I know how it felt after I forfeited the $1 million earlier in the season. So a lot to think about.
Well, we got a long walk, so take
Yeah.
all you want.
This
You guys aren't able to see it, which is frustrating the shit out of me. But I want you guys to watch this. It's called Beast Games. And the reason why I put on this one specifically is because people will say whatever they need to say to be able to get where they need to go. A lot of the times, how many of you thought this person would never do that? They would never steal from me. They would never leave me out. They would never take advantage. Because they've shown so much morality. They've shown so much. But this is why I want you to ask yourself this question today, because When you're presented with something in front of your face, what would you do? And it is a question that since I've been watching this, that I have to ask myself, what would you do, Taja? Are you buyable? Are you the type that would make a promise to someone, and now that you're in a position that you would fuck everybody over? You would screw everybody over? Is that the type of person that you want to be? Is that the person that you want to become? Is that it? And it is something that I had to really, truly ask myself. So this is the game right here, right? There's different episodes. So now, in order for you to win $5 million, because that's the principle of the game, in order for you to win $5 million, I watch people keep their integrity the whole entire time. I see people switch up their integrity. I've seen people use God and say what God said and God said. Like in this, and they call it Beast Games for a reason. And I see why they call it Beast Games, because it definitely brings out the absolute beast in you. So I'm going to see if you guys could at least watch the fucking, at least, okay, so you can watch the trailer, and that's
of the most insane competition show you've ever seen.
You can watch the commercial, at least.
Contestants, are you all ready?
Imagine you have $5 million in front of you. What would you do for that $5 million?
With massive challenges. Welcome to the elimination train.
You have to work as a team.
On TV before.
The stakes have never been higher. If he misses,
Are you
your
an
entire
enemy?
team is gone.
I feel terrible. I let down my whole team.
Who is going to drop?
I'm in a literal insane asylum.
This challenge might be the most cutthroat thing I've ever done. There are Navy SEALs coming for you. And if they find you, you will be eliminated.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why you're here. Go!
You could win a private island.
Y'all were both selfish.
Why would you go against the team?
My heart is broken into pieces right now.
I don't trust anyone. I'm here for myself and my family.
Everything is on the line.
The mind games have begun. Which one of these
Who are you?
players will make entertainment history and win $5 million?
Do whatever it takes. There's only gonna be one winner.
And it all comes down to this.
This right here, when I tell you guys, go watch it. Go watch it. I really want you guys to see some of it, but obviously, like I said, they're not letting me be able to stream it so that you could see it. And I understand, because they don't want it reproduced. So if you try to watch it on another screen or whatever, that's what it is. When they don't want the video to be reproduced, it will only be able to play on the platform or the video or the DVD or whatever it is that it was streamed onto, and then you won't be able to let it be seen anywhere else, which is absolutely genius. I had to ask myself if I have a price. If I was sitting on $1 million, like physically, and that's what I wanted to show you guys, but the fucking thing won't show the video. But if I was sitting on a mountain of $1 million, and I had the choice of taking that whole million or breaking it down so that everybody gets a fair share, who would you be? So, in the 2 seasons that they had, the 2 captains that they picked them for their morality. They picked them for their word. They picked them for who they said they were and who they had presented themselves to be at that time. The first season, the guy out of that $1 million, remember there's 10 of them to divvy up that $1 million, he took $600,000. for himself and left all the other 9 people to divvy up $400,000 because he was thinking about his future. And because he had the opportunity to lock himself in right now, and this was the most money that he's ever seen, this was the most money that he's ever had, this was the most money he's ever been around, he decided, fuck all the belief that they have in me. You know how many kids, do you know how many people go through that? You know how many children right now, their trust fund is already spent? And I say spent because it damn sure ain't going to circulate back to them. Do you know how many kids right now are dealing with the fact that their parents, the people that's supposed to protect them and take care of them, took their money and blew that bitch? How many women were married to men and their lives fell apart because their husband never told them what he was doing? I want you to, this show showed me, and it's not to say like I didn't know it before, but it shows you your own character as a person. And so I realize that my moral compass is so high that I know there's just certain shit I'm not doing for money. First of all, I know out of 1,000 things to do for money, anything moral, I'm down. Anything immoral, you keep that. I'm not stealing your shit. If you leave $100,000 with me, you probably gonna come back and get 100,001 because I didn't want you to I took nothing. So I'm gonna put an extra dollar on top just in case for your ass. I'm gonna give you some money on top of the money that you left me with. When I look at how people move, when I look at the fact that you would look at me and build a plan to come steal my money, steal my car, rob my house, you made a fucking whole plan to come and take what I work for. What? And so when money's involved, and I remember a woman telling my mom this, and I love my mother. I thank you, woman. I thank you to both my mothers, because I was raised by 2 beautiful queens. But I want to thank my mom, because she taught me a lot about who I am supposed to be as a person. I remember they were having a big argument in my house one time. And I won't call it an argument, I'll call it a debate. But it felt like an argument because I was a kid. So it felt like an argument because they were loud. They was talking. And they told my mother, they said, one of her friends, she said, everybody have a price. She said, I don't give a fuck who you are. Everybody has a price. And my mother looked at her and she said, no, everybody doesn't have a price. She said, when it comes down to it, I cannot take anything with me. Hear what my mother said. She said, I can't take anything with me. So why would I allow myself to be bought with something that I can't keep forever? I can't keep that shit forever. There ain't no U-Haul behind a hearse. There ain't no U-Haul behind a hearse, y'all. I ain't seen one. I ain't never seen a U-Haul strapped behind a hearse so that you taking all their valuables. Because look, aren't they digging up the Egyptians' valuables? Hundreds of years later, thousands of years later, all that shit that the Egyptians buried themselves with to go to the next lifetime and all that shit like that, that shit stayed here. And whether they dig it up today, tomorrow, or 1,000 years from now, it all stays here. All of it. Even your body. Your body, your clothes, your money, your jars, your cups, your panties, your bras, your jockey shorts, your toenails, your umbrellas. All of it stays here. And when my mother said that, I was like, is there a price I could put on my fucking self for real? She said, here's the thing, I got to go see God at the end of this journey. And when I go see God, I don't plan having nothing to be ashamed of. She said, when I go see my Father, my moral compass is going to be just fine. I've done my due. I've made some mistakes. And those things I will carry and pay the price for with God. I will pay the price for whatever mistakes that I made and accept whatever I'm given. But at no point in time can you buy me. Because God ain't for sale. Oh, shit. God ain't for sale. You can't bribe God. You can't promise God something shiny. Your tithes, none of that shit. You can't bribe God. God ain't buyable. Look how we've tried to put a price on everything on this planet, and we still can't come up with a universal price for shit. Because you can go into Walmart and the same bottle of water that's in the airport's different in price. Same fucking water, same packaging, same bottle, probably same water source. But one's in the airport and one's at Walmart. So you know what they are? Two different prices. We can't even come up with a universal price for shit. Everybody sells something different. Am I lying to y'all? I know I'm not. I know I'm not lying to you. I know the truth that I'm telling you right now. I know it's going to set you free. And everybody was so excited to name this guy captain because across the whole entire competition, he was like, if it ever came down to it, and I had to get that $1 million, and there was a split that needed to be had, I would always make sure I split it evenly. So they believed him. They trusted him. They aligned themselves with him. And he fucked everybody. And so this is where you have to really ask yourself, are you trustworthy? And if you were put in a position, what would you do? And be honest with yourself. If you had $1 million to divvy up, some of the people you don't like, some of the people didn't have your back. Some of the people didn't show themselves to kiss your butt crack. Are you going to leave them out because they're not your friends? Are you going to leave them out because you don't know them? Because I want you to know we're doing that right now. How many of you guys are looking at that homeless guy telling him, get a fucking job, you fucking bum? How many people do that? Get a fucking job. I don't got no fucking money for you. But if you knew that was God in flesh that you was dealing with like that, would you treat it like that? Would you say to God in flesh, if you knew that I reincarnated, because look how they treated Jesus, so I'm going to tell y'all right now, you wouldn't. I'm going to tell you right now, most people will put on a facade like a they would put on a facade. Oh God. And they would be talking right and they would be moving right. And all their moral compass would be great. If I told you that was God. But guess what? That neighbor that you just cussed out, that guy that you just robbed or stole from, that person that just got raped or molested or abused by you, that was God. That was God that you did that to. Yeah. Yeah, swallow that. Swallow that with a big gulp. Let me sit on my Supermom tea. Let me sit on my Supermama tea because look at what y'all be doing to God on a daily basis. Y'all be robbing God, shitting on God, cussing God out, saying God is a loser. The amount of nasty things y'all do to God in a day, that's how you know God is forgiven. If God wasn't forgiven, look, humans, we wouldn't fucking exist. He would have smited our ass a long fucking time ago. Let's be real here. So many of y'all sit down there and talk about, oh, I believe in God and I would do it. No, the fuck you don't. I could tell you you don't. I can fucking tell you that you don't care about no God. I can tell you your moral compass is shit. I could tell you that. Because you're doing it right now. You don't believe in no God. How many people you done fucked over already in your life? Don't tell me you believe in God, my ass. Don't fucking tell me. I remember I was sitting up in the church one time. Now, outside the church, me, my mom, my daughter, and my niece were looking for parking. And there's no parking. And we're running late for church. And there's this one lady that's parking her car. And she's parking her car in two, I repeat, two fucking parking spaces. Two. Not just one. She strategically parked herself in two parking spaces. So I rolled up on her. I said, hey, good morning. We all going into the same fucking church, by the way. I just want y'all to know, we all going into the same damn church, by the way. I'm not coming from another church to go into this one. We all going into this church together. We all gonna sit in the congregation and praise God together. And this fucking mongrel, yeah, I call her what the fuck I thought she was. She's a fucking mongrel. I ain't even giving her no title of child of God. Even though she was a child of God, that's why I didn't call her too far out of her name. Because the things I wanted to call her that day, she lucky we was in the church house. That's what I'm going to say. She lucky I was parking to go into the church. Because otherwise I would have snatched that. I would have snatched her ass. I'm going to tell you now. Yes, I would have snatched God out of her. Yes, I would have. So, I roll upon her and I said, ma'am, I said, do you mind moving up a little bit? I said, because right now you're in two spaces and if you move up, it's enough for me to park and we all can get into that building. You know what this woman, she looked at me and she said, no, I can't. She said, I don't want my car to get hit. Her old beat up ass station. No, let me not be mean. She said, I don't want my car to get hit. So that's why I park like this. I said, so we all going in the same church. I said, so you really going to leave me out here looking for parking still? And make me miss some of it when you could just move up a little bit? And there's more than enough space for you to be able to not get banged up? That woman looked at me and again, flat outright said, no. Got the fuck out of her car and walked into the church. Yes, the hell she did. Left me outside for another 15 minutes looking for parking. With my mother, who I didn't tell her because I wasn't using the pity card, but my mother had a torn valve in her heart. So you making me drive all over the place. So I let my mother go into church. I double parked. I let my mother go up in the church. I took her up into the church. And then I drove around for another 15 minutes. I found the parking way off. I ended up having to go get the car to come back to pick my mom and them up because I had to park a ways away. And she's parked right in front of church. Y'all fucking Christians, y'all kill me, I'm gonna tell you that. Y'all some immorally fucking ill-righteous people, some of y'all. So we get up in the church now. And I sit down and the pastor's looking at me and she's like, the pastor's wife. She said, damn girl, she said, you look pissed off today. She said, what happened? I said, there was this fucking lady that was parked in 2 spaces right in front of church and wouldn't move to let me park. And you know my mother be, first of all, my mother be making robes for the pastor. I done crocheted tablecloths for the church. Oh, don't think, we active fucking members. My mother done made curtains for the church. So this woman don't know that we are fucking really not only active members in the church, but we support the fuck out that church. The robe that the pastor was wearing that day, my mother sewed it. And I couldn't even get a parking in the front. So we had a special guest that day, y'all. We had a special guest that the church was honoring that day. That the church was giving praise to that day. Wasn't it the same? Yes, Rachel. Yes, the fuck. Yes, Rachel. No! Yes. The same woman that they were honoring in the church, talking about she's a pillar of the community. Yo, when they finished talking about this woman, you swore that she had a little Mother Teresa in her, that she was such a good fucking woman. You couldn't tell. If I didn't have that interaction with that woman outside, I would have stood up and clapped for her ass. The way they started to name off this woman's accolades and what a force she is in helping the community and all this shit. If I didn't have that interaction with that woman for myself, I would have been a fool standing up clapping. But I got to see, but God wanted to show me. God was like, not everybody that they clap for, not everybody that they're clapping for. Remember, demons enter the church too. They ain't never said a demon can't go into church. I don't know who the fuck lied to them. I don't know who lied to y'all, but demons hang out in the church just fine. They love the church. They love the church. Yes, the fuck they do. And they gave that woman, hey, look, when that woman got up on the stage and the whole congregation stood up and started clapping, there was 4 people in that congregation that did not get up. Me, my mama, my daughter, and my niece, they were little, so we made their ass sit down. Y'all stay sitting. And the pastor's wife, when she stood up, and she looked back and see me and my mother didn't stand up. And then, no, not only did I not stand up, I did one of these. I ain't fucking clapping. I ain't doing shit. Face. I was like, hell no. I said I wouldn't clap for a demon. I said I would never clap for a demon. I said it out loud too. The pastor's wife heard me. She turned around, she said, I said, that's the lady right there. I said, the lady that I just told you about with the parking, I said, that's the person that you guys are honoring today. I'd be damned if I clap for that. She's a wicked woman. I experienced her wickedness outside. I'm not clapping for her. And I looked at that woman dead in her eyes. I looked at that woman dead in her eye. Oh, I pulled all that eye contact. I looked at her dead in her eye and sat the fuck down. And so I want y'all to really ask yourself, how would you treat God if God was before you for real? And I want you to know, go out there and see how you treat people right now. That's how you're going to treat God, because you're already doing it. With your morals, with your values, with your money, with all of it. How are you treating God? Are you bribing God? Are you manipulating God? Are you trying to scheme God? Are you what you doing? Are you robbing God? Are you trying to get some money from him? Like, what are you doing? And so when I say what's your soul's price, it's not just about finances I'm talking about. Because you see, I asked very defined questions here. And I want you to answer those questions individually. Don't even look at the other parts of it. I want you to ask that question. Am I buyable? And I want you guys to know, all of you guys who shuck and jive, who's killing yourself for work, all those people who are breaking their moral values, all of that in the name of going to work and getting that dollar, you are buyable. I want you to know that. I just want you to know, the more that you have sacrificed in the name of work, your family, your friends, your loved ones, what have you sacrificed? Whatever you are willing to, you buyable. I can buy you for $18 an hour, 40 days a week. I could buy you for what, $7 an hour? And then do whatever the fuck I want to do to you. I could disrespect you. I could have you working like a dog. I can do all kinds of stuff to you. You're buyable. And me asking myself that question, Tasha, are you buyable? Made me walk off my fucking job. When I realized, I was like, these fucking people really think that because they're giving you this little bit of money, that they own you. They think they fucking own you, girl. They think because you might be so desperate for money, for your bills, for your stuff, that they could do whatever the fuck they want to you. And I remember a billionaire saying after the pandemic, he said, during the pandemic, the people put it in their heads that we needed them. And I want them to know they need us. So we're about to squeeze the fucking workforce. We're about to squeeze it so tight that they're going to be crippled, and then you're buyable. That's what that Mark of the Beast talks about. The fact that they can put you in a position to make you give over all your power. You've already given it over in your morals, in your values. You've given it over already in so many things. And in a minute, you about to give all your shit over in the name of, well, you know, at least somebody gonna give me some money. Thank you. At least somebody gonna give me some money. I won't have to stress so much. Look what people are doing. You got people talking about they sold their soul. They sold their soul for a few $1 million. Are you worth a few $1 million? I don't even know if you could buy me for $1 billion. I might tell you, yeah, sure, and still fuck you up. When I started realizing, you know, especially with what I do, you guys know this whole psychic shit. You guys know. I've had people offer me some pretty incredible money to do some things already. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. If I didn't have the moral compass that I had, I'd already be a billionaire. I would have already been a billionaire a long time ago. Straight up. I just won't do certain things for money. I work for it. I'll utilize my talents and my skills for it. I consider it like a bartering system. But like I said to you guys before, if it came down to me having to do certain, I'm just not fucking doing it. I remember I was so broke, y'all. I was so fucking broke. I went to a convention with a girlfriend of mine. And the lady was giving me an opportunity to do the convention. She said, "You're really talented. And so I want to give you an opportunity to be able to get yourself out there. So whatever you make, if it's under 800, we're going to split it 50-50 because it was 800 for the booth." So she said if I made less than 800, we would split that money in half. I was like, that to me is as fair as it get. She's like, because you're going to be doing the work, but I rented the building. So whatever you make, 50-50. Now, if you make 800 and you make more than 800, that's substantial. Then you pay me my 800 and whatever you make, it's yours. You just paid for your booth. That's all. You just paid like everybody else paid. And I took that deal. And I said, okay, you know what? That's what they call fair. That was a fair deal. If I made the money, I should pay for the booth. And if I didn't make the money, it was fair to give her half. Because she did her part and I did mine. And I thought that was fair. I think I made like $400 that day. So I gave her half and I kept my little half. And then this lady came with a fucking offer. And this was a test for me. To me, it was like God was testing me because this was going to be enough for me to take care of some shit. I was on welfare at the time with a young kid. I think my daughter was probably about 3, 4, something like that. So this would have really helped me out so much. And this lady came up to me and offered me $10,000 on the spot to cast a spell on somebody for her. She said, I'll give you $10,000 right now. Because I gave her the reading, and the reading was on point. And she said, because you pinpointed everything so well, I will pay you $10,000 right now to cast a spell on this woman for me and get her out of my way. And I told her, I said, thank you so much. I appreciate doing this reading for you. And I'm happy to take the money for the reading because that was a reciprocation. But no. She was like, it's $10,000. She was like, you know what people would do for $10,000? Oh, she pulled the fucking card on me. She said, you know what people would do for 10 grand? I said, yes, I do. And I ain't doing that. I said, here's the thing. Keep your money and do it yourself. I said, why you don't want to do it yourself? Because you don't want that karmic tie to you, right? So you don't want to do it yourself, but you want to fuck my soul up? And for 10 grand? Get the fuck out of here. You think I'm going to go fuck up somebody's life for a cheap 10,000? And I laughed and I was like, but Tasha, would you do it for $1 million? No. Would you do it for $1 billion? No. Even if you offered me $1 billion right now, I still wouldn't go and fuck over somebody for that money. Because I watched in that show I was trying to show you guys, that for the people that took more than what was theirs, they felt justified. They told themselves all the things that they wanted to tell themselves. You know what? I got a family. I got this. I got that. All these things they told themselves that was okay for them to do what they did. It's okay for them to take more money. It's 10 of us. And yet one guy took 600,000. There's 10 of us. So in that $1 million, we are all supposed to get $100,000. You took 600. So you just left 5 people middle fingered up. That's what you did. You took 5 people's lives, their opportunity. You fucked them. And you know, as soon as somebody start telling you you're going to get some money, you start investing your shit. You're like, yeah, I'm going to pay off some bills, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going on vacation, I'm going to help my kids, and I'm going to put some money away. Yeah. And imagine you got $100,000 in your mind to work with, and this guy takes your $100,000, and now you getting to walk away with fucking a 10 grand. Because he already took 600,000. Somebody else came and took 250,000. So that's 850,000. That's only 150,000 left to split amongst 8 people. When we all had 100,000 that we could have shared evenly. We could have all walked away and changed our lives, but instead you decided that you just wanted to change your own. And I'm sorry, a lot of people is doing that for a lot less than $100,000. Some of y'all are juxing people for $100. I'm gonna give you $100 if you tell that dude over there to come around the corner. You know that they're about to do something wicked. Otherwise, they would have just walked up to the dude if that was the case. And so I want to ask you, what the fuck would they buy you for? You God in flesh. You know you God in flesh. You still got a price on your head? Sometimes I look and I'm like, that's why I charge how I charge. And people be like, oh, that's so expensive. That's so expensive. Bitch, fuck you. I know what I'm giving to you. Just because you think it came from the dollar store, and I know this is fine metals, I'm going to charge you fine metals, baby. Because this ain't going to turn your fucking neck green. So I'm not, and when I studied Reiki is what taught me that. The guy that came up with that whole energy field of being able to tap into your energy and came up with the idea that God gave him and started to utilize it and called it Reiki. He said, if you're not willing to charge $10,000 for a session, then you have no idea the power that lives inside of you. I sat down with that for about a week. I was like, am I valuable enough to charge someone $10,000 just to see me? Just for me to lay hands on them? 10 grand? Wow. He's like, if you're not comfortable with that, you shouldn't be doing this. He said, because really, think about it like this. While I'm telling you to get comfortable with charging $10,000 a session, you should be charging $100,000 a session. And I was like, damn. So what you think you're worth and what you actually worth is two different things. And that blew me. Like, when I tell you it blew me, man, like, it blew me. And that's when I realized, you can't fucking buy me. You can't buy me. You can't bribe me. I just don't got time for that shit. That's why if they using you to bribe me with, you dead. Kill that motherfucker. I'll see them next lifetime. I'ma cry. I'ma feel the pain. I'ma hurt. But hell to the fucking no. Go ahead, do what you're doing. Where there's people that they're like, you got to blow up this whole train just so your wife doesn't find out that you're addicted to porn or that you fucking, are you buyable? Are you bribable? How much money can I give you right now to make you say, Taj, I'll do whatever you say? Lick my ass and all. How many people? Because here's the thing, I want you guys to know. A lot of y'all are doing a lot of things for money. That I don't know. I gotta say, I don't fucking know. I got to look at y'all and question and be like, what is going on? What's going on? What's going on? Sometimes I gotta ask myself. And then here's the thing. Because I've seen people do some things for money, man. I remember this guy did everything that he could to get me. Everything that he could to get me. I mean, shit. We got together. We slept with each other. The next morning, I left out. I trusted him. You went through so much to get me. You're around my peoples. So I don't think that you're going to rob me because your friends is my friends. So I really don't think you're going to do me that dirty. So I left and I went out. I went to go handle my business and do what I got to do. And this guy robbed the shit out of me. If it was not bolted down, he stole it. Took all the money that I had. Took all my videos, everything. Everything that was not nailed down, this son of a bitch took. After I done slept with you. So I gave you the most valuable asset that I have, and you still robbed the shit out of me? That's fucked up. I came home, and I could instantly tell that everything was gone. That hurt. That hurt pretty bad. And I seen him again. And he said I was going through so much at that time. I was going through things. And I didn't mean to do that to you. I'm so sorry that I did that to you. But I was just going through so much at the time. And I didn't know what else to do. So you robbed me. So you fucking came up with the genius idea to steal my shit. Thank you. And I ask y'all, what the fuck would you do for some money? Because a lot of people going to take an easy way out. And you know what my favorite thing is? Do you know what my favorite thing is that people do when they fuck you over? What's the thing that everybody loves to do? What's the big word? Do you guys know the word? You know how they say there's a magic word? What's the magic word that everybody says after? What's the magic word? You done robbed me, you done stole from me, you done embezzled my money, you done took my shit, you done did things. You done did things with my friendship, with all that. You done did some things. What is the word that everybody likes to use after, like this word is magic? Oh, you said the fucking, yeah, it's only one word. You said it right there, Rachel. You said it. The big S. The big word called sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's not or. I'm sorry. You know, I didn't want to, fuck you guys over, but I had to think about myself. I had to think about my family. I had to watch out. Now you just destroyed my fucking life. You just fucked me over in the name of you taking care of yours. What? That's like the guy who goes out and kills your son And when they kill his son, he's fucking losing his mind. Oh, they killed my son. I'm going to turn this city upside down. But you out there killing other people's children. So what the fuck you think this is? You out there stealing? So now you mad when somebody comes and steal your shit? Sorry, don't make no fucking sense to me. And the thing that people love to say is sorry. Do not say sorry around me. I'm going to hurt your fucking feelings. I'm telling you right now. Taja, I'm sorry. No, the fuck you not. Sorry? You know how many times I've heard sorry in my life? When I was being sexually abused. For the multiple times that I was. Guess what? The main word. Oh, I'm sorry. Look what you made me do. I'm sorry to do this to you. No more sorries I've heard. Why you rob my money, cheat on me, break my fucking heart, disadvantage me. And then you're going to say sorry. And to my Indian brothers and sisters, they have you very apologetic. Because anytime I'm dealing with you, I'm very sorry I cannot give you nothing. I'm very sorry I cannot. Don't fucking tell me you're sorry because you are not fucking sorry. Sorry, take it out. Take it out of the vocabulary. It's a word that is very disgusting. I don't like it. I don't like sorry. I'm sorry. And why I use the Indian accent? Because one day I was talking to this guy and all he kept on telling me was, I'm sorry. I'm sorry as he fucking me. You're fucking me and you're telling me you're sorry. You're not sorry. You're doing what you are doing, my friend. Sorry is not part of the equation, my friend. It is not. I'm telling you. So don't come and tell me that you're sorry. You stand in the line. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to be taking long. So then don't take long. The fuck? Otherwise, do what you're doing and shut the hell up. That always shocks them. I'm like, why are you saying sorry? You're doing what you're doing, right? So are you saying sorry to appease me? Are you saying sorry so that I don't get upset? Like, what the fuck are you saying sorry for? And that's when I stopped forgiving. Not in the God sense of forgiving, but I'm not making it my pilgrimage to make you feel better about yourself by you telling me you're sorry for what you did. When if you were really going to be sorry for what you did, you would not have done it in the first place. That's why I don't like the word sorry, because you had the opportunity, you had the choice to not do it in the first fucking place. You sorry? You sorry that you killed my child? You sorry? Motherfucker, I know God was talking to you before you did what the fuck you did. And that's why I don't take sorries either, because I know God is talking to you. I don't care if you're an atheist. I don't care if you're black, you're white, you're Chinese. I don't care if you're a Buddhist, a Muslim, a Christian. I don't care if you're gay, you're fucking straight. I don't care if you like to get your nanny licked by your dog. I don't care. Yeah, I said what the fuck I said. Y'all know, so y'all be violating them dogs too. I seen a guy get a blowjob from a fish. So y'all be violating the shit out of stuff. And then you know what the you guys want to say? You sorry? Man, fuck you sorry. Take your sorry, ball that bitch up, and stick it where the sun don't shine. You sorry? Fuck you're sorry. Don't come and tell me you're sorry. Because you already did it. And here's the thing. Sorry, you guys think that when you say sorry, it's supposed to negate And that's, oh, I already said I was sorry for that. How many people, they don't want you, after you done did it, and you said you were sorry, you don't want them to bring it up. You don't want them to say nothing no more. You want them to just take your shit and just bury it in the closet, right? Talking about, I don't know why you always bringing that shit up. Because you were sorry. So because you said sorry, what? It goes away? None of this shit goes away. Just because you said you were sorry doesn't mean that that price that you put on your own soul is going, I'm sorry I sold you out. You sorry you sold me out? You sorry you fucked me over? Because, hey, the prison system is full of people who were buyable. How many of y'all are buyable? And what the fuck are you willing to sell your soul for? I watched somebody say, well, I wouldn't. But I watched somebody on that damn show say that they would sell their soul, and they would do anything for that money. I've seen people eat bugs, put their hand all in doo-doo and all. And I'm going to tell you right now, money don't need you to do any of those things for it. That's why the energy around money has become so corrupt. That's why people are calling money evil. That's why these things come in. And then this is where all those I sees, I know, I speak, I love, I do, I feel, and then you become, that's where all that plays itself out. Because if I know that I'm God in flesh, would I be buyable? If I could see myself as God in flesh, would I be buyable? If I spoke that truth to myself, would I be buyable? If I love myself, if I fully love myself, not that cheap shit that y'all be putting on called love, but that real, genuine, I do whatever the fuck I can do morally right. And check because when you really love yourself, you ain't gonna do wrong shit. When you really, truly, absolutely love yourself, there's some shit you ain't never gonna do. When I started to really fucking love myself, I realized I ain't need to get up on on nobody's pole. I don't need to sell no pum pum. I don't need to sell myself. I don't need to do none of that shit. I don't need to shuck. I don't need to jive. I don't need to do none of that. So some of y'all with y'all sorry ass, my daughter couldn't come to me and tell me fucking sorry for shit. Mommy, I'm sorry. You what? You what? You sorry? You sorry? So now you sorry? Now you sorry? So were you sorry, baby, when you were doing it? No. So then don't be sorry now because what, you got caught or you're getting punished? Don't be fucking sorry now. You did what you did. Do what the fuck you doing. Some people would say that wasn't a good way to raise your daughter, but she couldn't come to me with, I'm sorry, shit. Because she couldn't tell me sorry because there was no excuse. Oh, my friends or my this or the price or the bills or there was no excuse. There's no excuse for you to do what you do and then come apologize after. You went and sold yourself because you wanted some money and now you sorry? Don't be fucking sorry. Don't be sorry. Take that and ride. Don't be sorry. So I'm going to tell you right now. Pick who you are. Pick who you are. Because if there's a price that somebody can give you, and put a price on your head, you ain't shit. You ain't shit and you don't know nothing about your fucking self. You don't know nothing about yourself. At all. And trust and believe when I tell you, y'all, I have been in positions in my life. I've been in positions in my life that make me know I'm not fucking buyable. You can't buy me with freedom. You can't buy me with money. You can't buy me with people, places, things, time. You can't buy me with nothing. And people get pissed off with me because I don't shuck and jive for nobody or nothing. Nobody or nothing. And y'all better get yourselves up to that point. Because if you are God in flesh, how dare you put yourself on the selling block? How dare you dim your light so fucking dim that you buyable? Bitch, you can't buy your health. What the fuck make you think you could buy God? Let your ass be dying right now. Your money ain't gonna mean shit. You could have the best doctors, the best care, the best of the best, the best, the best, the best, the best. You can't buy life. You can't bribe God. You know how I know you can't bribe God? Because you'll see a baby die. You'll see a baby die. That's what made me know for sure you can't bribe God. Plus, too, I've tried to bribe him a few times myself. It doesn't work. I'll do this if you do that. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You can't bribe God. So if you can't bribe the thing that created you, you should not be bribable or buyable. There should be no number that they can come up with that will make you say yes. Especially if you fucking over other people. Anything, if it's for the good, cool. But if at any point in time somebody is going to be hurt, suffer, or deal with this in a negative manner, nope. And there's no sorry you could tell me. Mm-mm. Fuck you, sorry. So check yourselves today. And I want you guys to really find out. And I want you guys to check yourselves today. And I want you guys to really check yourselves today. Are you buyable? Are you bribable? What price can they put on your soul that you would take that in order to solidify yourself, but you might be fucking someone else over. Are you willing to do that jail time and not fuck anybody over? Are you willing to do the job without fucking anybody over? Are you willing? Are you willing? I remember I had a man look me dead in my eyes. When I tell you he looked me dead, like dead in my eyes. He looked me and he kept that eye contact with me. He was like, I would sell my fucking mother out to save my life. Yes, the fuck he did. He looked at me in my eyes and he said, in order to save, I would sell my mama out to save myself. I said, I love my mother. That was my answer. I said, well, I love my mother. Huh? You'd sell your fucking mother out? You got me fucked up. I was like, you could bury me. You could kill me. You could lock me away. I will do whatever it takes to protect my mama. Even if I don't like my family members. There might be a family member or two I can't fucking stand. I can tell you, no. Every family got their members. There's some family members that they just cool as fuck. Wonderful. And there's some family members you like, you a raging asshole. Even the raging assholes in my family, I still wouldn't sell you out. I wouldn't sell you out. Now, hey, look, if you did it, you did it. I'm not going to protect you in that bullshit. But, at no point in time do I look and I see that I'm just willing to do anything. And I want y'all to really check yourselves with that today. What are you willing to do for money, for love? I be watching them drama boxes and shit. And yo, the kind of things people be doing for love is fucking crazy. Because the things people do for love is just as bad and immoral as the shit people do for money. Same realm. People doing all kinds of stuff. I see people trying to break up people's relationships. You seeing people do some things. You be seeing some people do some things. To all the side chicks out there, I know you don't like yourself. To every side chick out there in the world, you don't like your fucking self. I said what I said. Because if you're willing to destroy anything, anyone, to get over, to get what you want, please don't say sorry after. Please don't fucking say sorry after. Girl. Glow, you said something right there. You said something right there. And unfortunately, the reason why there's so much side chicks now. It's because women fucked up the male community. What women did to men is the most diabolical experiment that I've ever seen. Yeah. That's another show, but woo! The things that women have done to men is so diabolical that we now have to share what's left. So it's kind of like the prize pool. It's like the prize pool. Some of y'all are greedy. Some of y'all are just greedy. And in your greed, you just thinking about solidifying yourself, taking care of yourself. A lot of y'all be talking about for my kids, you fucking liars. You guys ain't doing that shit for your kids. You're doing it for you. That's why when your kid grows up, your kid's pissed off with you. Because your kid realizes that, no, you didn't do it for me. You did it for you. And when I say, are you buyable? I don't just mean in dollars and cents. That man whooping your ass every day. It don't cost you a fucking dollar for that. But did he buy you? Does he own you? Because why does he get to whoop your ass every day? What did he pay for you? Did he pay for you in promises? In love? What did he pay for you? Because those of you guys who are in phenomenal relationships, what's the price that you've had to pay to have this phenomenal relationship? I want you guys to look at these things and look at them in the terms that is being put forth before you. And really connect with yourself and just find out. You said covering blacks eyes in Gucci shades. It's not a covering black eyes in Gucci shades is not a flex, ladies. You know why they started making them big ass shades, right? To cover up. Those big ass shades came to cover up abuse. Yeah, y'all know that's how those got started, right? Because you want to cover up your black eyes, but you want to fashionably do it. Because you remember back in the day, the regular shades may not cover up all this cheek action. So they started making glasses to cover all of this. And so I started looking at it, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of girls who are abused as fuck, ain't they? I never had to wear no shades. Not because you were whooping my ass or nothing. I ain't got time for that. I could only take that but a 1-2 time. And then I start snapping in my own brain like, so, like, what the fuck you doing, yo? The fuck you doing? You just sitting here taking this shit? Like, what are you doing? How many of you guys are being bought with guilt? How many of you guys are being bought with shame? I'm telling you. That are you buyable is not just about money. It's what energy will you let take over your life knowing that it ain't for you? Are you buyable? This one right here has my spirit riled up today. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. You say you need to stop? Well, baby, if you think that's going to benefit you and it's going to allow for you to have peace and harmony and flow, do that. But otherwise, I'm going to enjoy. So I say to you, don't sell yourself short today, y'all. Like, really don't sell yourself short. Put yourselves in some good alignment. And I want you to look at your very own moral compass on your generosity and on your receiving. How generous are you? Because I watched this guy get the lowest amount because he wanted to be fair. So he got the lowest amount because he wanted to be fair. And the only thing I could think of is that any one of those people can even things out for this man very quickly. One of them could have gave him a $20,000 and said, hold that for your family. One guy gave him $5,000 and told him, make sure that you take your family on vacation with this $5,000. Don't use it for bills. Don't use it for nothing else. Take your kids on a vacation with this $5,000 that I gave you. But I watched everybody who was greedy. They were so happy thinking that, look, I took all of this from you. And I'm proud of myself. That's why when people talk about dirty business practices and they talk about all these things and business is cutthroat. And when people say all these shit to me, I'd be like, If you had money, you'd be a wicked fucking person. That's why God sometimes keeps people broke. Because it's not the money that makes the man, it's the man that makes the money. And when I hear people talk, I could tell that you don't give a fuck about nothing. I could tell that you're a taker and a user. And so be mindful of who the fuck you are in this world. Because there's one word you ain't going to be able to say at the end of this shit. That one word that everybody likes to use to excuse their bad behavior. You're not going to be able to use that word at the end of it. You ain't going to be able to use that word no more. So don't do anything that you're going to be sorry for. You're cheating, you're lying, you're scheming. Don't be sorry. Just do what the fuck you're doing. But don't apologize after you've already done it. because now the consequences come back at you. Don't say you fucking sorry. Anytime I hear people saying, I'm sorry, like I literally want to vomit. I watched that guy. He told that girl he fucked her over 3 times. And each time he held her, he cried, and he said he was sorry. And she herself went from a victim to a volunteer because she still believed him for the second time and the third time. This is how you fuck yourselves, y'all. It's Friday. And I want you to know, after you've worked your 40 hours for this week, 60 hours for this week, your 100 hours for the week, whatever it is that you done poured out already, in the name of the price on your back, whether it's $7, $18, maybe $30 an hour, who knows? What have you subjected yourself to? Take it off your back today. And remember that you are not buyable. Remember that there is no price that they're supposed to be able to put on your soul. You shouldn't or want to just do anything for money. And if you had money, who would you really be? Because who you are right now is who you'd be. If you're cheap, you're still going to be cheap. If you're abundant, you're going to be more abundant. If you're a nasty person, you're just going to be a rich, nasty person. Before the money even comes in, whoever you are as a person, that's who you're going to be when you're rich. I used to think, oh my God, I was so scared of being rich at one point. Like, I was terrified of being rich because I was always scared that maybe I might change as a person. But God tested me a lot of times with that because I'd have a few $100,000 go through my hand and I would still be generous. My Achilles heel is that I don't want to be used, so there's a protection that I start to put up on myself. Because now I don't think that they're trying to buy me. Now I think that they're trying to get me to pay them. Like, I'm supposed to pay you for your company because they're buyable, you see? So now they want me to pay for their company by having well, you pay for all the drinks. You pay for us getting into the club because now I have to buy you. When before, when I didn't have all this money, we was riding together. Now all of a sudden that I have all this money, in order to have your company, I got to pay for it. You're buyable. Because I came to a point where if I didn't have the money to do what I wanted to do, I ain't fucking going. Tasha, I'll pay for you. Nah, I'm good. I'm all right. I don't need you to pay for me. I'm just going to stay my ass home. Because I'm not going to let myself feel like I need to buy or be bought. So you guys look at yourselves today and see who you are as people. What you would do if you had real money in your pocket. I want you to really look at yourself. Because as I look at myself with more money in my pocket, I have to work on this energy of feeling now that I need to buy you. Because then that means our relationship was completely disingenuous. So I want you to really check yourself. And really, 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 really. Hey, Rem, how you doing? Really check yourself. Because if you don't check yourself, you're going to wreck yourself. So I want you asking yourself all of these questions today. Would you be a good person or a bad person if you were rich? Like, what would you do for money? Would you suck dick? Would you eat ass? Would you jump off of a building? Would you stick your hand in doo-doo? Would you eat roaches? Would you kiss the ugliest person in the world to you? What would you do for money? Would you burn yourself out for it? Would you expose yourself to something that might make you sick for it? What would you do for it? Would you break your moral compass for money? And you know, people be selling their souls all the time. It's a whole thing. Oh, this person sold their soul and that person sold their soul. Question. Do you have a price? I know I don't. But do you have a price? Ask yourself these questions today. And are you buyable? And what are they using to buy you? Is it money? Is it guilt? Is it anger? What are they using to buy you? What are you accepting? And then we'll go from there. When you find out who you are and all that good shit, man, it's going to change some things for you. It will change some things for you. It will. It will shift you into an alignment you never, ever expected. Yes, it will. It will take you into some places you never even knew were even possible. But you gotta take action on it. Take action on your self-worth, your self-love. Take action on it. And really apologize to yourself and see and know what the hell you've been doing. What have you been doing with your money, your places, and your things? And then all of this energy here will all just formulate and make even more sense. Complete sense. So change the game. Be the game changer, y'all. And know that respectfully, for fuck's sake, you are born different. You were built different. You are one of one. You are not like nobody else. So first and foremost, you're going to handle me like a blessing. You're going to handle yourself right. And stop playing yourself. Because there should be zero price on you. Because you are God in flesh. Stop demoralizing yourself for things that have no power over you. except for the power that you've given it.
Handle me like a blessing. Cause that's exactly what I am. Not fragile, sacred. Not breakable, anointed. Not something you tiptoe around out of fear. But something you move toward with reverence, with intention. With a spirit that knows the difference between a woman and a wonder. See, I'm not the kind of soul you stumble into.
Woo! It's Friday, let's get
I'm
it.
the kind you prepare for.
Tell them who the
You
fuck
wash your hands before you touch me.
You do what?
You clear your mind before you speak to me. You check your heart before you step into my space. Because blessings don't just show up. They arrive with purpose. And they require purpose in return. And I've lived enough life to know my worth is not up for debate.
Ooh, I gotta wheel this fucking song up. Y'all gonna stop fucking
Handle
playing.
me like a blessing.
Y'all gonna stop playing.
Cause that's
Nobody
exactly
can
what
buy
I am.
you.
Not
Better
fragile,
know who you are.
sacred.
Better know
Not
who you
breakable,
are.
anointed.
Don't fuck around
Not
with
something you tiptoe around out of fear.
You got Success Project.
But
Stop
something you
playing.
move toward with reverence, with
Stop
intention,
playing.
with a spirit that knows the difference between a woman
Stop playing.
and a wonder.
Come on, y'all.
See, I'm not the kind of soul you stumble into. I'm the kind you prepare for. You wash your hands before you touch me. You clear your mind before you speak to me. You check your heart before you step into my space. Because blessings don't just show up. They arrive with purpose. And they require purpose in return. And I've lived enough life to know my worth is not up for debate.
Come on, baby.
I've cried enough tears to know my softness is not a weakness.
Come on, y'all gonna make me cry today.
I've healed enough wounds to know my boundaries are not barriers. They're protection, they're prayer, they're proof that I learned the first time.
Y'all tap that fucking
What mishandling costs.
fucking Friday. Y'all be cheap with me on
And let me
goddamn
be
week.
clear,
Give me something on
if
Friday,
you
though.
mishandle me, you lose access to me. Not out of spite, not out of ego, but out of alignment. Because God didn't bring me through fire.
Come on, y'all. I didn't get
Just to
through
let
the
me
fire
be
to help
held by
you
hands
out.
that don't know
For y'all to act like y'all don't know
didn't
nothing.
rebuild me.
Come on now.
Just to let me be touched by someone who still plays with broken things. I am not returning to anything
Y'all
that
still
didn't
playing
honor
broken
me the
with things.
first time. I don't revisit disrespect. I don't recycle pain. I don't repeat lessons I already mastered. I am not replaceable. I am not repeatable. I am not reversible. Once you lose me, you lose me. I don't care how much you remember me later.
Y'all better talk to me, blood clot.
I'm not coming back to be remembered again.
Talk to me nice.
Handle me like a blessing.
Huh.
Cause blessings don't beg to be believed in. Blessings don't shrink to fit your comfort.
No.
Blessings don't stay where they mishandled.
At all.
I don't break easy. I just don't bend for foolishness.
At all.
I don't fall apart, I just fall back. I don't chase, I choose. And I choose peace over potential. I choose truth over tension. I choose myself over anything that asks me to forget who I am. My spirit is expensive. Not in price, but in purpose. And if you can't honor that, I'll step back into my quiet, into my softness, into my God-given glow. And let the universe send me someone who knows how to hold something holy. Because I am holy, I am rare, I am the kind of woman you testify about.
That's fucking,
Not the
that's
kind
you.
you gamble with.
Look at that.
I am the kind of woman you grow with. Not the kind you outgrow. I am the kind of woman you pray for.
You better stop praying,
Not
baby.
the kind you play. So handle me like a blessing.
Y'all better handle me right.
With care, with clarity, with consistency.
Y'all better
with the kind of love that doesn't
like you
tremble,
like it.
but still knows how to be gentle. Handle me like a blessing.
Woo!
'Cause that's exactly what I am. And I'm done explaining why.
Don't explain. You have no explanation to give. None. No explanations necessary. Handle yourself like the real, beautiful gift that you are. Because I think when you guys start to understand to handle yourselves like you the purpose, you the thing, when you start handling yourself right, you don't even know. You don't even know how phenomenal you become when you start to handle yourself like you can't be bought, like you can't be manipulated, like you can't be schemed. That's how some of y'all end up in these goddamn cults these days. Ooh, today was a day I done pour it all up in because I know I ain't doing no show tomorrow. So Fridays, y'all be kind of getting like a double dose because I know on Saturdays I ain't doing shit. Saturday is my day. I'm going to do other things. So keep watering yourself. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, baby.
And know your worth, baby.
Yeah, you.
You are God in flesh.
The one who carries storms in her chest and still try to smile like sunshine.
I want you guys to value up.
Come closer. I want to talk to the you that prayed with a cracked voice. The you that held her breath through heartbreaks.
Come here. Sit down.
The you that thought silence was strength.
Come here.
And exhaustion was obedience.
No.
I want to talk to the you that almost folded because life kept pulling at your petals.
That's what they're doing right
like
here.
I didn't know you were God designed to rise again. You remember those nights, the ones where your tears rolled so heavy. It felt like they were trying to baptize you into a version of yourself you didn't ask for.
Come on, what do you think all this pressure's for?
You thought you were
these recessions and depressions. What do you think this is for?
Snapping under the weight of everything you cared.
All this talent wars. What do you think all this bullshit is for?
You were anchoring.
You
were
fuck with your mind.
Your survival in a
so it can take control over you. That's why the fuck you here right now, because you're waking up.
But baby, they were reaching deeper. Every tear was irrigation. Every heartbreak was a shovel. Every disappointment was God loosening the soil around a destiny that needed room to expand. See, growth don't always look like blooming.
Nope.
Sometimes it looks like disappearing. Sometimes it looks like being covered. Sometimes it looks like God hiding you. So the wrong hands can't harvest you.
That's
before
right.
your season is arrived. You weren't dying, you were being replanted. You were being rerooted. You were being rewritten by a God who don't waste pain and don't misplace purpose.
Woo.
And that past version of you, the one who almost gave up, she wasn't weak. She was watering you with
That's all you're doing every day.
Endurance, her grit, her stubborn
your confidence, your self-love, your self-worth. You're just watering.
Until you could hold yourself. Keep watering yourself. Even when you feel dry, even when the sun don't show, even when the world don't clap, baby, you're still growing. Baby, you're still glowing. Baby,
come on, y'all.
You're still God's garden. garden. Look at you now.
You're
Look at
still
the
God's
way
garden.
peace sits on your shoulders like you
Look at-
finally found a home. Look at the
Look.
way you
Look
glow.
at your
Don't
behavior.
ask
Yeah.
permission to walk into a room. Look at the way your voice don't tremble when you speak your truth anymore.
That's when you get rich for real.
You learn to pour into yourself.
That's when you get
Without
rich
waiting
for
for
real.
someone to hand you a cup, you learn to love yourself. Without waiting for someone to clap for you, you learn to grow. Without needing to witness.
Right here.
That's
it.
divine evolution.
That's
That's
it.
spiritual hydration.
That's it.
That's the glow God gave you.
That's it. That's my rich
When he
behavior.
said, baby, you are not done.
I'm not done.
And girl, don't forget the women who came before you. The ones who watered the ground with prayers you never heard but still benefited from. The ones who held their tongue so you could find your voice. The ones who bent so you could stand tall. Their strength is in your soil. Their faith is in your bloodstream. Their resilience is in your roots. You ain't just growing for you. You're growing for every woman who didn't get the chance to bloom out loud. So look in the mirror, baby. Look at the woman staring back at you.
Look at you. Look
Look
at
at the
you. Look
softness
at
she
you.
fought for. Look at the boundaries she built. Look at the peace she protects.
Yeah.
Look at the glow she carries like a prophecy fulfilled. Tell her I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of y'all.
You didn't break.
You're
You
not buying.
transformed. You kept watering
Your
yourself.
soul
Even
don't got no price. I'm
when you
proud
were
of
the
you.
only one pouring.
Stay in this element.
Keep watering yourself.
Nobody else can keep you more comfortable for you. Keep it for your fucking
Keep
self.
tending to the garden.
Just keep tending to yourself.
Keep honoring
Don't let
the girl
yourself
who
slip no matter what
survived.
they tell you.
So the woman in you could rise. And when you feel tired,
Come on, y'all.
when you feel unsure,
Don't let
when
them buy
feel
you.
like slipping
Don't let them buy you.
into
Don't let them do that to you.
versions of yourself.
Fuck those versions of you.
Remember this. You are not who you were.
You're not.
You are who you kept growing into.
That's all.
And God ain't finished with your bloom.
You ain't done yet. You ain't done yet. Now they're gonna take some pressure and put it on your ass. They're gonna take this pressure and put it on you.
Pressure didn't just visit me.
They're gonna
Live
put that
with me.
recession, that depression. They're gonna put anxiety. They're gonna put
Sat on my
bills.
chest like a lesson I didn't ask for,
They're gonna put that pressure on your ass.
but somehow needed.
But I want you to take that pressure and turn it into the power.
And every
That you
time life
have.
tried to crush me, God
And
whispered,
claim it.
push back.
Tell them, fuck you.
Because the weight that tried to break me became my training.
You can't buy me.
It carved out a woman who could lift what once made her tremble.
You don't get to control me.
Sculpted a spine that could carry the kind of purpose
Move out my
you
way.
can't fake.
You can't
borrow
borrow or buy this
buy.
shit. Ain't
I
no
learned
price.
early that sweat is a kind of prayer.
Come
Not
on,
the loud
y'all.
kind, not the Sunday kind.
Keep praying, girl.
But the kind you whisper with your body when your spirit is too tired to speak.
Woo!
Sweat said what my mouth couldn't. It said, I'm still here. It said, I'm trying. It said, God, don't leave me in this valley alone.
God ain't leave you, so please stop selling
discipline.
yourself.
Discipline became my devotion, my ritual, my altar, my daily offering to the future me who kept calling my name, even when I didn't feel worthy of answering. Pressure turned to power in me. Every tear became fuel for my feet. I didn't rise because it was easy.
They did not make this easy for you. But you ain't dead yet.
Now every step I take is holy.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Walk
Every breath
towards
I
you right now.
breathe is earned.
You are not buyable. You have earned every fucking breath.
People love
God,
the bloom, but never the breaking.
is the one that you
They clap
are
for the
paying your
rise.
price with.
But never the
Not
night
man.
you held yourself together
Remember that.
with nothing but a frayed whisper and a
Friday.
God who refused to let
Putting
you
that
go.
power battery pack in you back.
They didn't see me pacing the floor with swollen eyes and a tired soul.
They didn't
Trying
see you.
to remember why I shouldn't quit.
Why the fuck you letting somebody buy you? They don't know what you've been through.
My fear and my faith didn't feel the tug of war between who I was and who I was becoming. But
They
I
wasn't
felt
there.
every ounce, every ache, every night. Yet that guy turned into keep going. I didn't rise because the world applauded.
No.
I didn't rise because the path was smooth.
No, you did not.
I didn't rise because I was feeling.
Why the fuck did you
I
rise?
rose because staying low felt like I rose because my purpose kept knocking on the inside of my ribs like a child begging to be carried home. I rose because something holy in me refused to stay small, refused to stay silent, refused to stay buried.
Come on, baby.
Under the weight of who I used to be.
They can't buy this shit.
Pressure turned to power in me.
Oh!
Every tear became fuel for my feet. I didn't rise because it was easy. I rose because staying low felt like dying. Now every step I take is holy.
Woo!
Every breath I
Y'all better know who the fuck you are today. Know who you are, baby.
Tonight,
Oh my God, train with that shit.
don't curse it.
Don't worry about them bills.
Pray through
You
it.
are money.
Rise from it.
You are great health.
Because pressure is just power waiting on your yes.
Yes, it is.
And baby,
All you got to do is
once
just
you
say yes.
nothing can stop the woman you're becoming.
They can't buy you. They cannot buy you. As much as you might think that you could be bought, you can't be. Because that guilt, that thing, and it's going to eat your fucking ass up one way or another. It's going to eat your ass up. It's going to eat you up. So don't do anything that you're going to say sorry for. Don't touch it. Don't fuck it. Don't pick it up. Don't spin it around. Don't flip it over. Don't borrow it for a few minutes and bring it back. If you're going to fucking say sorry after you've done it, don't do it. Don't do it.
Before I say a word, let me honor the hands that held me when I couldn't hold myself.
Then I'm going to let y'all go after this.
Let me honor the prayers that went up for me before I even knew how to pray for myself. Let me honor the storms that didn't swallow me, but shake me.
Yes.
Let me honor the
I like that,
God who
Tamika. I
didn't
like
rush
that.
my
I
becoming,
like
but
that.
refined me until I could carry the weight of my own life.
Jesus.
Because this season, this moment, this glow is not accidental.
It's not.
It's ancestral. It's earned.
You are
it's
here on
carved,
purpose.
It's cultivated.
And you didn't have to bribe
Mine
God.
because I built it.
So don't get bribed.
And borrowed strength.
Come on. Don't let them take your words away
People
from
love to
you.
clap for the finished product.
Don't let them
They
take your
never ask
power
about
away
the
from you.
process. They love to shine, but they don't ask about the shadows I had to walk through to get here. They don't know about the nights I cried.
That's
so
why,
hard,
Tamika, because
I
they don't
had to
know.
remind
They don't know
myself
what the
to
fuck you've been
They don't
through.
know about the mornings I woke up with swollen eyes, but still whisper, God, if you give me strength, I'll try again. They don't know about
How
the
many
days
times you done cried
I
that
felt
cry?
invisible, unseen, unpicked, unprotected, but still kept building like a woman who knew her future depended on her faithfulness.
Woo!
I stumbled into the season, I sold into it, I suffered into into it. I sang my way through it. I survived my way into it.
Where we go?
Brick by
Hey! Yeah! You built this. Nobody can buy you. The fuck?
It was holy sweat. It was sacred grind. It
was me choosing myself.
On days I barely recognized myself. My turn didn't come.
Woo!
I created it with God in my lungs and my ancestors humming in my bones. See, I'm not new to the fight.
You ain't
I'm
new to
familiar
this,
with the
bitch.
battlefield. I know
You done
what it
did this
feels
already.
like to rebuild myself with nothing but a mustard seed in the memory of who I used to be.
Have that faith. Don't get caught up.
Like to be overlooked until God said,
they don't have enough money on this planet to buy you. They don't.
I know what it feels like to be counted out until heaven whispered, baby, you were never out. You were in training. This ain't coincidence. This ain't chance. This ain't love. This is lineage breaking up in my bloodstream. This is purpose stretching its arms in my chest. This is every woman before me who didn't get a turn but still prayed I'd get mine. I didn't bloom out of nowhere. I bloomed
You chose to be here, by the way. So don't get lost in the sauce. Please don't get lost in the sauce.
Behind the scenes, I bloomed out of broken that didn't break me. I bloomed out of battles that didn't bury me.
Hey.
I bloomed because I refused to let the darkness
That's correct.
convince me that the light wasn't coming. Let me tell you something.
Woo!
Favor feels different
Pop,
when you
pop,
fall
pop.
for it. Peace hits deeper when you bleed
Hey.
for it. Joy
What?
tastes sweeter when you cry
Hey.
for it. And purpose becomes personal when you realize you didn't wait for a door. You carved one out the wall with nothing but faith, grit, and a God who refused to let you fold. So don't call it luck, call it labor, call it legacy. Call it the long road, finally paying you back with interest. My turn wasn't luck, it was labor, it was late nights, black pillows and whispered prayers. It was every keep going, I told myself, when quitting felt easier. My turn didn't come, I created it, and baby,
You are here on purpose.
I earned every inch of this.
Stop
life.
fucking playing small.
So when you see me shining,
Stop shucking and jiving already.
know this.
Stop spreading
I
your
didn't
ass up
stumble
for
into
$7 an
my
hour.
season, I built it.
Fuck them.
Brick by brick,
Build brick by brick, power by power.
and I'm still building.
You ain't never gonna stop.
Because God ain't done with me yet.
Love y'all. Have a beautiful Friday. And I'm coming back to do some readings. So I'll see y'all in a few minutes.